What's up YouTube? KKZ here, and we're back for another episode of the Journey to Langriser. Now, if you watched the previous episode, you'll know that actually I'm doing quite well compared to what I was expecting. So, let's have a quick look to see where we're at. 1631, again we've still got more losses than wins, however, on average in the past two videos I've won two and lost one. So let's see if we can keep this trend and let's get right into it. Now, luckily for you lot, or maybe unluckily, this will be the second video that I'm doing today from Apex Arena. So hopefully you're getting enough Langrisser content that you can cope with. Now, this is Meteor and Yellow Legends. So, and we're on a water map. We have two dedicated healers, two dedicated tanks. Interesting. So, he's doing what I usually do and ban a healer. So, because he's only running two healers, two tanks, what I can do is ban a DPS on my first pick. The reasoning behind that is, on my second pick ban, well, my second ban should I say, I can either ban both healers or ban both tanks depending on what he picks. So let's get Zoraida out of there because I don't want to have to deal with her. Well, not necessarily Zoraida, sorry, I just don't want to have to deal with everything that comes along with her. So yeah, completely heal ban me. So, it's going to be important that I get characters like Rachel Deedley. So he's bringing Juggler. So, let's return the favour, heal ban him. And then I'll bring Rachel. Now ideally, I do want to get rid of Deedley. And also, oh, he's left correct. I do want to get rid of, there you go, he's picked D-Lit. So, I want to get rid of characters that are going to work with Vito, which is pretty much anything now because D-Lit's going to carry Gospel. So, Sigma does bring faction buff, and Basil brings faction buff for Omega. So, let's get rid of Claret and Listel to start off with. I'll bring my own Claret. I'm hoping in all of this I'll still get time to Deaglet as well. Spoke too soon. Now, it's not all gloom and doom because I do still have Juggler, and I can bring Juggler as an off tank for him to then at least kind of semi-heal, I guess. So, I'm not too bothered about missing out without a faction buff. So we can't get a faction buff on her. So let's get rid of Basil and Angelina. I don't want to be frozen. And then I will bring Juggler. Now I'm bringing Juggler just because, as I said, he brings a little bit of healing and he can lock key characters in of my opponent and stop him from moving. So, I don't really want to bring faction buff on Juggler. That being said, I might actually do it. So, no faction buff on you. I don't want to go against double tank. Gospel. So, as it stands, he's going to have double Gospel regardless. Juggler's not probably going to bring faction buff still. And instead Luna will probably bring her faction buff, which if she does that, that frees Gospel of Deedly to put onto Juggler or Omega, so they're faction buffed. That being said, he can't get faction buff and damage. So oh, I ran out of time. Oh well, that's my fault. He can. Hopefully, it doesn't impact the decision. So he did go with Landis anyway, which again, I suppose he's gone double tank to fight my double tank. Now, as mentioned, while I would rather keep B-Shock on Juggler, I am going to actually opt for faction buff. Just because I'd rather be able to have Leonard have that little bit of extra damage and hopefully pick off a target or two when needed. And let's stick with that. Now what I am going to actually do with my Juggler is not bring him too far forward, because as I said, although I do intend on using faction buff. So because that's the case, I don't really want to have him do. So he's done the same, brought faction buff, 1106, but he's put his Juggler straight in water. So 790. Yep, so that Juggler, although, is he under... So he's got plus 30 defense. So let's just position clear it there for Dark, because it's a free move. 1191. So yeah, with this guy, he's Landius, the sacrifice HP for attack. And then 566 defense. Similar defense. Mine's got higher magic defense. You want to move Rachel there. I keep forgetting actually that Rachel doesn't have a 10 years headdress on the buff of the characters. That being said, because she did actually get the breeze, she can get into range next turn, which is going to be amazing. And what I can do now, move Landis up to there, faction buff. And then Leonhardt even. I'm going to teleport him here. Interesting. So this Omega doesn't actually have free range neither. So I can. Yeah. So Luna's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, he can stay there. I'm not moving him right in, just because I want Luna to kill him, and he's still in range. Just to chuck his Ethereal Fire Machete down at people. Now it's important that my opponent did use the Wind Blessing Wrap there, because if he didn't, did actually mean that Leonhardt would just run in, stop him from using it again next turn. Now, actually, is he Juggler diving? No, so his juggler's not diving. So let's see if we can get a stun off on anyone. No, I purposely retreated to Leonard then, just because I wanted to poke the bear. As it stands, 1, 2, it does now mean Omega actually isn't in range and doing much damage or anything. And it's going to allow, it means my opponents will basically push up onto me. If my opponent now doesn't actually use his tanking skill on Juggler, Claret can come in and hopefully punish the Juggler. Yeah, so this is more the trade that I wanted to make. So I'll move the extra space. Obviously, I'd rather Juggler didn't heal up characters, but yeah. So that's one source of healing on for my opponent. Does now mean that the AoE off Rachel and my Juggler are going to be able to burst down the characters and make them that little bit more squishy. So 1. So whilst my opponent can actually heal back up with Sea of Miracles and then run into Juggler, I do also have Rachel ready to start putting AoE down on people. And she can get in nice and close. And he'll Juggler back up. So my Juggler survived just on a sliver. But it should be enough. Now I imagine my opponent's plan is going to be to deal with the Juggler first. Just because if he deals with Juggler, it means it frees up his Landius, and his Landius then can start to protect his other characters. If he doesn't, so yeah, just what I thought he'd do. So now, I can move Rachel down. And then AoE everything again. And yeah. Another trade I don't mind taking. And that was a very nice breeze. So I am going to go for the Deedly. So if Deedly can strip the heal off, that would be a very big bonus for me. So what did we get? We did not get the heal. That's unfortunate. That being said, I'm pretty sure with all the characters that he's got left up, if he did try to attack, yeah, so obviously did it being his last character allowed for all these other characters to get a heal back up. Now I've got one more turn. Now I am going to risk it now. Although I can't attack twice, I do really want to try and get this turn off on Luna. Just didn't get. It's a shame. Oh. So that was quite interesting to see him do that. But putting his characters on such low health. Yeah. So the tides might have just turned in my favour. Landis into Landis is definitely a double cut. However, because my Leonhardt does seem to have more sustain currently than... Yeah. So now, with no heal, although he does have the increased counter attack damage, now is it worth it? I'm going to do the same. I'm just going to get my Fury tier up. Yeah. So by me getting the Fury tier up, that's what cemented my win in there. I could have tried attacking, but I would have been attacking into a Fury tier at class disadvantage. So all I can say is, good first game. Thought I was actually going to lose it. Luckily, I did win, so that's 1 up. So time and space. 1, 2, yeah, time and space definitely. with 1, 2, 4 healers and 2 tanks. So I'm going to just have to ban faction buffers. You can go and let's bring our trusted Landius. So let's get rid of Sakura and Listel for no heal reversal. And I will bring Clarette. Now, the key here is because he's running 2 tanks, 4 healers. That's 1 less DPS that he's going to have to his availability. So, I want to make the most of it. So, we're usually, as I said, I'm happy to ban healers straight off the bat, get him out of the way. If I can get rid of DPS, that means he can't do no damage. If he can't do no damage, he can't kill me. So there's Yusuke, no Leonhardt, and then both his healers will be on faction regardless. So let's then get rid of just another DPS. So this is all land, so let's get rid of Leon. Now, if I do take Joshua here, Joshua can just basically, he can just ban Leonhardt. If I take Bozel, even if he does ban Lana and Gizzer off, I still would rather have Bozel over Joshua. I think Bozel's got much better kit, so let's bring Bozel. Now this makes things interesting because Rachel, again, carries Gospel, and obviously with Estelle's free cost, she does do like a mini faction buff to everyone. However, I'm going to stick to my gut and just keep banning DPS. Now, because he took a healer, so I really want to stay close in this situation because then it doesn't matter. I think I'm going to be left with close anyway. Actually, I think he will just ban Joshua and Lana. Yeah, thought those two. Now, because he took those, no, I don't want Rachel getting faction buffed, and I don't have to deal with a second tank. No immunity to fixed damage, so I can just spam debuffs. I'm gonna get rid of close because of Aurora Ring. I don't want it to actually be counterproductive to me pumping out all this AoE damage from Bozel. And because I have got Liana should I say, I am going to stick with Starglow on close. As I said, just like a little bit more like chip damage I guess on my opponent. So as it stands, he's got 2 healers, a Suedo healer, damage dealer. So I'm hoping I can pick off a DPS early enough to then leave him vulnerable to just being overwhelmed with my DPS. I was surprised they didn't bring Iris, just so then he could use getting into the range quicker and be a bit more disruptive. However, I suppose with Claret, he has to be careful on where he puts his heroes, and he didn't want to risk slipping up. So let's see what my opponent's got set up first. So yeah, 3 cost, no gospel, So that Yusuke is pretty beefy. So 862. Okay. So let's move forward one with Claret, because mine only goes to 9 move max anyway. So 1 space is more than enough for it to carry on and get everything she needs. Now, I might be being greedy, but I want to see what he does with this Yusuke. Because if he leaves the Yusuke at a range of Estelle, I'm definitely going for the Yusuke. Now, I've moved the Bozal that far forward, hoping he takes the bait and has Rachel try and kill Bozal. Although the Rachel's got a good stat, Bozal's very tanky, M-Def wise, and he does also he's also, sorry, sitting on Forest, so he's got 20% defense. So I'm not going to bother with my act again. There's just no point. My opponent wants to use his to set his Yusuke up quicker. Fair enough. But I'd rather use it a bit later on to close something out, then initiate and leave my Bozal sitting there like a duck. So let's bring, so you brought Whirlwind and not Sky in, so let's bring Landis up this way. Now really I'm trying to bait this Rachel out. I want this Rachel to come in just so I can get her out of the way. So, the reason I'm dropping the quick earthquake, I know Rachel's immune. However, I want to weaken this Estelle, so I want to get her out of the way as well. So it's about picking your targets when you can. Perfect. So. I'm just gonna Aurora ring that up. I mean, I am going to have to gain the Bowser. So that Yusuke, is he on non-defensive tile? He's not. Now I do really want to try and get a silence off. So mountain's still 10, so if I can get something decent off on this Liana. No, so this will just depend now if he chooses to act again or not. No, so he's just going for a heal because he wants to go. Now what I'm concerned of here is actually how little damage. Okay, so that's only a 10% damage reduction. Actually how little damage my Claret's going to do. Yeah, so not as much as I'd liked. So let's Star Glower and see what debuffs I can get rid of. So I think my opponent here is going to try and kill my, well, try and run through my land, yes. Cool. So, does... So as it stands... I do just want to run Landius out. So that was to be expected, but so that achieved nothing other than no more buffs. No, I think it's safe to say that I've lost this one. I've got 2 gung ho. Or not. I honestly thought he would have gone for Chloe. No. This Estelle's attack is massive, so I imagine she's just going to batter my Landius out. If she does, or she does a significant chunk, there's no point continuing, and I'll just retreat. I'll chalk this up as a loss. Okay, so now I'll just move on to defensive terrain with Liana. In fact, I don't even have my tanking skill up. I don't even know why I did that. Yeah, just retreat. There's no point throwing time at something that I'm not going to win. So, back down to 1632. Now, unfortunately for me, I went in for that totally unprepared of what I was actually going to face. I underestimated my opponent, and I paid the price for it. So, hopefully this match I can do better. So 2 tanks, 1, 2, 3 healers. Let's let him choose then between playing tanks or healers. So yeah, let's ban his healers. And let's take our land, yes. So my next choice is going to be Ares and probably Zoraida, unless one of them get picked now. Although Zoraida maybe, yeah, let's go Zoraida to force Juggler to bring faction buff. I'll bring Claret, because as proven, Claret can actually one-shot the targets I needed to when I needed to. So there's no reason not to bring her. I'm expecting a Listel or a Sakura pick here, just because of him banning close. Yeah. So I want to ban the faction buff. I ideally want to ban their respective faction buffers. I will bring Tiaris, because this is quite an open map and there's a lot of flying tiles. Claret is going to be the MVP for me, so I'm going to need her to do some work, and the best way of doing that is having Tiaris behind her. So let's get rid of both of these two. And I'll take Bozor. Again, I'll take Bozor just because I've got two choices. If he bans them both, at least then Joshua can be used with both, and vice versa. If he takes Joshua and one of these two, the other one works with Bozor. Oh, okay. I guess I'll take a lot on that. So, what I want to do, set up for single strikes. On the previous video, I totally forgot to do it, and it cost me the game. So, let's make sure all my skills are in order first. So, that's that done. So yeah, that's that done. And as much as I want to bring, say, I really want to bring Attack Blessing, and I really want to bring Miracle, and I really want to bring Mass Heal. So, I think what I'm going to do, I'm doing Mass Heal. Yeah, I'm going to bring Mass Heal over Miracle. It's got a shorter cooldown, and it'll help get rid of the heal reversal from Sakura. The reason why I've gone with Attack Blessing over Miracle is because it just comes around quicker. And because a lot of my characters are going to be single striking, I imagine I'm going to need it a lot more than the damage mitigation that Miracle will provide. So this Sakura is coming in dry with no faction buff. interesting. So, I've not seen anyone use this skill on Diglett here. So, I imagine it's to try and get the Sakura into position a lot quicker. So, standard procedure, clear out one space and pass. And because I'm not a monster, obviously I'll say hello to him as well. Pardon me. So, depending on what skill he decides to go with on his Landius, or if he doesn't move Juggler first next turn, Claret is going to just come in and make short work of Juggler. So yeah, so there you go. He's tanked with Landius just to make sure that Claret doesn't come in and do some dirty business to him. So I want to try and keep T-Iris as far back despite her having Healing Light, just because Sakura will as I was saying, just because Sakura will then debuff her, and that's something that I don't want. No, trying to work out where he's going to go. I think my plan is, I actually am going to come down to here, or to here even, and actually give the attack lesson to Lana. Actually, you can't reach Lana. So, yeah, fire the back now. All it means is if he does come in, Sakura, Lana is going to check her. Now, he still needs to move the Juggler first, because if he doesn't, Claret can just charge into Landius. Let's bring Claret down here. And the reason why I move Claret first is because she doesn't really do anything. She just keeps people at range. So I'm hoping if he comes down to here, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, so if he comes down to here with Sakura, Juggler does protect her. However, I won't say no to taking a big chunk off Juggler, especially considering she is a top blessing. So let's see how this goes. Did he not bring... No, okay, so he's not actually brought faction buff with Landia. So I am just going to do that. So the Sakura can get into a better range now. Now is it 5 lines? So 3 lines, 4 range. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So she's good where she is. One, two, three, four. So yeah. Let's bring Bozel to there. Now Bozel's in range to start sleeping people. It will be interesting to see if the juggler decides to pounce. So we'll move Lana there. Even if the Sakura does come into here, or even if Juggler does pounce, he can't actually trap Clarette and Landis at the same time. So who's he going to trap? I'm hoping I've not made a mistake. Yeah, perfect. So, because Landis is slept now, I can get in on that Sakura if he doesn't make the move on Sakura. Yeah, I've left him with no choice. Now, I honestly thought the Dispel took place first, so this is going to be a loss on my account now. So it'd be interesting to see now if he regroups. Okay, so he's gone for Basil. That is odd. But yeah, this is my opponent's game, so unfortunately I'm actually going to go 1-2. Pretty disappointed in myself, as I think there could have been things that I could have done in both matchups to actually not cause a loss. That being said, if you've enjoyed the video, then don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and let your friends know if you think they'd be interested in the content. I plan to upload a couple more over the next week. I'm going to try and get a couple more of these actually done preemptively, just so then there's no drating content. Thanks for watching. KKZ out.